Hello, welcome back to the channel. I was gonna hit the gym, but I figured the weather is not too bad. Why not do some work on the Hummer? So here we are. The plan for today is replace the grill. I did mention that I got a brand new one. Like from a distance, you would think it's totally fine, but if you look closely, this thing is broken over here. It's missing the bolt. It's supposed to go, let me see where it's at. Oh, right here. There should be a bolt right here. Almost all the clips, 1, 2, are missing. So if you look closely, you're gonna discover this thing is not sitting right. So I might as well just replace it. Don't get me wrong, I know you can like fix something like that, but I would rather spend my time on something else. I'm gonna be taking off the front bumper because same thing is going on here. I think something is broken, some kind of bracket, something is broken on this side or bent or whatever. I want it to be 100%, so I want to fix that, realign the fog lights. This thing is pointing upwards. It's very like annoying for upcoming traffic. I'm gonna be refinishing these D-rings, remove any kind of surface rust, and this metal cover right here, I'm thinking either wrap it or paint it. I did mention before that we're gonna go for a satin white color. I already have the wrap over there. That grill, by the way, sitting over there chilling. So instead of wrapping the whole thing in one or in a couple of days, I'm just gonna do parts. Like whatever part is not gonna be touched anymore, and then there's any more work gonna be done on it, we're just gonna wrap it so and take it out of the, move it out of the way. So I'm guessing we're gonna wrap some parts on the front end and leave the rear till later, because obviously we're gonna do a lot of cutting, welding, all that good stuff. Oh, by the way, let me give you guys like a garage update. I did some work. I did build this thing myself. I'm so proud of it. It took me a while, a whole lot of measuring, but it came out super nice. So this bench to organize my basic tools, I guess, the miter saw, the table saw in one setting. I don't know if some of you guys do some woodwork, this thing is super useful. Please let me know if you're interested in something like that. I can do like a dedicated video for this. But yeah, super proud of it. I like it a lot. And I did do the casters so I can move it around. This is the grill right here. I did remove the board of what used to be over there. I moved it here because of all the dust. I don't know if you remember, there used to be a gas heater over here. I got rid of it completely because I'm not a big fan of gas, and I did order a mini split AC unit that is a heater at the same time, so that's going to be much more useful and will look way nicer, and it will be safer. Anything else? Oh yeah, I did add this cabinet over here, and as you can see, I started painting it to match the color theme of the garage. I still need to paint the sides and the edges here matte white to match the rest of the garage. And if you look over there, I want to start insulating the roof, maybe do some drywall, make this garage as efficient as possible. Yeah, that's about it. I'm liking the space. I know it's not the biggest garage in the world, but it's enough for now, I guess. I should receive shielding gas, the shielding gas tank or cylinder for this for the welding machine. I think it's going to be here tomorrow or the day after. By the time we're done with the cutting, the welding machine will be ready for sure. So let me get some tools and start taking stuff off. All right. So all I need to do right now is transfer this support piece to the new grill. By the way, these headlights here are switchbacks. There's a way to connect the wiring and make these halos flash with the turn signal lights. So I'm gonna take care of that since I have the grill off. I'll show you how it looks after it's done. So next I'm gonna be finishing up the wiring for the turn signal lights, the switchbacks. I'm gonna take care of all this rust. I don't want to leave one single spot of rust on this thing, because as you guys know, I'm trying to the mileage on this Hummer is way up there, so I'm trying to stretch the lifespan of this vehicle as much as I can. As for the bumper, as long as we have it off, now I have better access to the fog lights. That's the one in question. I have to align it better, I guess. Take care of the rust as well, see what's missing, what's broken, and go ahead and replace it before I put it back. And that should cover all the fixing, the maintenance on the Hummer. Then we can turn our attention to the roof, taking some measurements and actually do some cutting on this thing. So I'm done with the wiring. Let me just show you how it looks. So I got the halos hooked up to the turn signal lights. So when I hit the turn signal, this should turn to amber. Hold on. There you have it. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. So it is the next day. I did some work off camera yesterday. Let me show you what's going on. I took those down to the bare metal, gave them a fresh coat of primer and paint. As you can see, they're looking fresh, so we don't have any rust building up under the bumper. Same story with the bumper. Took off the metal piece, sanded it down, no more rust. Painted this to match the wrap later on. Replaced all the clips and screws that were missing in the bumper, plastic piece. And I was able to adjust the fog light. Actually, it was that side, and there was a missing clip. Actually, it was broken, so I had to replace it. So we should be good now. The only thing I noticed was the inner fender on that side is missing a chunk, a big chunk, where it connects to the front bumper. That was the reason it wasn't sitting right. So I either have to figure something out, or maybe replace the whole inner fender. So we'll take care of that later on. The weather is beautiful today, so I want to take advantage, get as much work done as possible. So let me start putting everything back together, and we'll go from there. I mean, look at the fitment. It is spot on. Corners. I'm only missing one more bolt back here. I'm just gonna go grab one right now from the hardware store, and we should be good. I'm just missing the D-rings. I'm gonna put them on right now, and we should be good with the front end. Then the exciting stuff begins. All right, let me do this real quick and move on to something else, I guess, or just end the video right here. I don't know, I'll see.